Hey guys, Calisthenics here. Today we're going to be doing the lowland gorilla program, week 1, day 1. And today is going to be a push focus day. Our strength development is going to be diamond push-ups. We're going to train standard push-ups for about 8 to 10 reps. We're going to train single arm bench dips for about 10 to 12 reps. Then we're going to do some standing knee raises. We're also going to do some InOut Squats for our leg movements. And also we're going to finish with an active hang. Check it out, guys. I already warmed up, so I'm going to get right into the training. My first exercise is going to be push-ups, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Let's go. This is my lowland gorilla program, which is level 2 of my program. So I don't really need to take that much of a rest for this. I'm going to jump right in, do another set of 8 to 10 reps. Remember, the focus is on building that strength. So make sure you're doing every single repetition full range of motion and as best as you can, okay? Shake your body up and you're ready to go again. My girl is on the other side. She's doing some gorilla crawl ups. That's a progression to push-ups, guys. You know, if you can't do push-ups, you can do something. You can crawl into elbow, you know? That's a bit of a progression of a push-up, right? So I'm gonna go right into my third set of my push-ups, 8 to 10 reps. When I do my push-ups, my focus is on pushing up and not so much returning back down. Just let gravity do the work, okay? But focus on pushing back up. Return back down by just like letting loose, you know? Think about that. So next we're gonna do 3 sets of single arm bench dips. So single arm bench dips, it's an advancement from regular bench dips. Regular bench dips is just like this. Your hands behind your back. I'm using tires right now, but you just need a bench. Like you're about to sit down, but you catch yourself. Look forward, breathe, chest out, and you're gonna lower yourself without using your legs, okay? And when you get a little bit past 90 degrees, push yourself back up. Nice and easy. You're breathing in on the way in, out on the way up. I repeat, breathing in on the way down, out on the way back up. So those are bench dips, right? That's bench dips. I'm going to show you single arm bench dips, which is in this workout, week 1, day 1 of my lowland gorilla program, which is level 2. Single arm bench dips. Take your single arm, almost like you're gonna sit down, but you catch yourself, right? Catch yourself. Don't flare your elbows out. Keep your elbows tucked in, okay? Chest up, go down, and then now up. There you go. Breathe. Same thing with your left, do it for your right arm. Catch yourself from sitting down. Straight body posture, chest up. Let yourself go down, push yourself back up. You're not using your legs. It's all your arms. This is gonna work your core, your your triceps, your shoulders. It's gonna teach you how to hold yourself up. That's one set. So we're gonna take a break, breathe, drink some Celsius, and I'll move on to my next set. This is the sparkling raspberry peach. It's one of my favorite flavors from Celsius. I'll tell you my other favorite flavor, but you know, you guys will kill me in the comments. But for now, sparkling raspberry is my favorite flavor. Just make sure to drink a lot of water, and make sure you don't take too long in between sets. Get right back to it. Let's go. So I'm showing you more of a front angle now. You can see I'm letting myself go back down, pushing up. I honestly don't know how many reps that was, but hey, just make the reps count. Don't count the reps. Someone said that, not me. Let's go. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So obviously, I'm using tires. I don't advise you to use anything shaky at an earlier level because you're going to increase your risk of injury. If you saw in the video, I was a little bit more shaky than I would like to be. But that's also why you want to dial back in. As an advanced athlete like myself, the instability of the tire could help me brace my core more, could help me challenge my movement. Since single arm bench dip is a movement that I'm very familiar with, you know, it's a little bit more challenging for me to put some instability there. And also, my goal right now is about having more balance, having better mobility, you know, having strength that I can push through obstacles. It's not just about getting bigger muscles. That could be your goal, but understand we all have different goals. We have to train like what we're going for. Don't put your arm on your leg. That's cheating. I just caught myself doing that. I hate when I cheat. I was almost cheating again. When the exercise is hard, you might want to cheat, but you're only cheating yourself. You're cheating all the strength you can be developing by pushing through the pain, slowly down. Push up. Push up. Push up. Just breathe. Just breathe. Take your time. The challenge is for yourself. It's not for someone else. So what's the point in cheating yourself? Come on. That completes 3 sets of single arm bench dips. I'm gonna breathe, take about a minute, and then I'm gonna go into my InOut Squats. Listen, I'm taking a minute, guys, but it depends on your level, you know? And that's also how you can make the training more endurance focused or more strength focused, right? Limiting your rest time to 1 to 2 minutes is gonna be more of an endurance test for you than making, you know, your body rest for 3 minutes. So understand your goal, understand your intention, you know? I don't need more than 1 minute in between. Maybe take 2 minutes because it's really hot. Drink some water, drink some Celsius. But yeah, understand shorter rest time is gonna force more endurance, but then you might not be able to perform that strength skill as well. So know what you're doing and use better judgment. Now we're gonna do some InOut Squats. It's very important to train your legs, guys. Everything starts from the ground. So you might not really love leg training because you're a calisthenics athlete, but make sure you train your legs. It's very important too. So I like to do InOut Squats. You know, 3, 2, 1. In, step to my right, squat, come back inside, in, step to my left, squat, come back inside, In. Step to my right. Squat. All right, 5 more. One more. When you do your squats, very important to keep your chest up, right? Keep your chest up. Don't be in a ball coming up. Open yourself up, just like that. It's okay to open your legs wide, okay? Don't feel like as you see videos, you have to keep yourself so rigid. Spread yourself out if you can. It all depends on your mobility, right? When you progress, same with how deep you get on your squat. It's okay if you're doing this, that's fine. I didn't start off doing deep squats. It's okay to do this, but do it with the intention to go lower, right? And then you stop at your level, but you have the intention to progress, right? But also, if your mobility is a limiting factor, then that's when you adjust, you know? Open your legs out so that you can have more hip room, right? To do the squat. You know, this might be impeding you to go down. But the moment you open your legs out, it's easy, right? This is a good squat, okay? And as you advance, you start to work your shoulder mobility by not just being like this, not just being so stiff like this. You start to work your shoulder mobility by bringing your arms up. You can do a squat like that. So, my challenge to myself is going to be to do the InOut Squats with my chest up, good posture, and trying to go deep. Okay? 3, 2, 1. In. Out.
Do it a little bit angled too.
Two more. Woo. InOut squats are no joke, and they really work your hip mobility because you're opening your legs out and you're squatting, you know? Very good stuff. Let's make sure we breathe. I'm gonna take a little bit of a water break, and then I'm gonna continue. Third set, final set, InOut squats, okay? Let's start. In, out, that's one. I like to move my hands like this. You gotta keep it playful. Halfway. I mean, 5. It starts to burn. Remember why. Push. 2 more. Woo. Very good. We're almost done. I'm gonna do this. Next set is gonna be diamond push-ups, which is the skill development for this day. Like I said, it's week 1, day 1 of the lowland gorilla program, which is level 2 of my Calisthenics Strong from Bodyweight program. So diamond push-ups, first thing first, get your hands close to each other. So from doing this, move more closer together. This, closer again, this, and then now you're at the point where your thumbs touching and you're creating this diamond shape. Make sure your shoulder is back, your head is facing forward, and you push at your center line, at your core, right? Flex your abs, keep your chest up, and push out. Breathe on the way back inside, push out, in, push out, in, push out. We're ready. So skill development of my program, you're never doing more than about 4 to 6 reps, because the focus is on the strength part of the program, the focus on the actual workout, and not so much the skill development of the day. So we're gonna dial back in to the second set, 4 to 6 reps of diamond push-ups. Keep your body line straight, and then go down, elbows tucked, push back up. Make sure you keep your shoulders back. Just like that. Now like this, very dangerous. Tuck those elbows back inside, push. Next we're gonna do some standing knee raises. I love standing knee raises because they really train your single leg mobility, they really train your overhead mobility, and they really work your core, right? And you're gonna advance from standing knee raises to hanging knee raises in the program, to hanging knee tucks, and then before you know it, you're gonna be doing front lever progressions. So first thing first, standing knee raise, you wanna stand in the upright position, chest out, legs about shoulder width apart, arms out, right? Raise your arm all the way up over your head, as high as you can. Then next, try to spread your plant foot, which is the foot that you're not gonna be raising up. Slap those toes, right? And make sure you have a good foundation. Remember, everything starts from the ground up. So once you have a good foundation, once you feel like you're good to go, then you can raise that knee up, right? So for beginners, if you're new to this movement, or if it's a bit more difficult for you, you're raising that knee up, bringing it back to the ground, raising it back up. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3. So the exercise calls for 12 knee raises. Make sure your head is neutral, and it's not too far forward, too far back. Make sure you're coming down from the knee raise slowly. Very good. Switch to the second leg. Sometimes it takes like 5 seconds to reset. Make sure I get my balance right, and then I go into it. As you can see, it's pretty challenging on your balance, and that's anything that challenges your balance is going to work your core, right? And especially putting your arms over your head, you're working your shoulders, you're working your core, you're working your legs, your balance. It's an excellent movement, guys. So we're going to take about a minute rest. I advise you to take about 2 to 3 minute rest if you need to. The focus is on completing the movement as well as you can. Second set, let's go.
Hey Google, play.
3. Make sure you're set. I was really challenged on my balance because my footing was wrong. Let me see if I can get a better footing now. Chest up. Let's go. 4. Really push on that plant foot. That's how you generate your power from the ground. Woo! Very good. "30 seconds. We'll finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Let's go. The wider you go, the more you work your abductors, okay, and your hips. So if you go more like this, you're working more of this and this, okay? 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Make sure you splat your toes. Ready? Last set is active hang. We're gonna go for 30 to 40 seconds. Active hang. The goal of this is to really train your grip and also build resilience. I don't expect you to always hold for 30 to 40 seconds or 60 seconds as described on the program, but the goal is for you to push yourself and come close to that, right? It's the end of your workout, just give it your all and you're good to go, and you would gain so much from the training, all right? Let's go. My goal is to get to 40 seconds. So one of my biggest tips, just for hanging in general, is lower yourself into the hang. Don't just explode into the hang, right? It's not this. Just try to go into the hang as passively as possible, right? So imagine yourself just surrendering, and that way you can really work that scapular depression, right? So don't just go into the hang and let go. There's going to be momentum. If you have a bar where your foot is already on the ground, keep your foot on the ground and just drop your knee. You know, the drop knee is very important in the hang. Once you drop your knee, now you're completely lower. Now you're not tense, right? And then from that point, you can put your legs out in front of you, which is a little more challenging. But I advise you to do that if you're working towards a front lever, because you have to keep your hips out in front of you, or you can keep your legs back. But focus on completely surrendering right here, which happens from a drop knee. You see that? See, if I just go like this, it's shaky. But check this out. Drop knee, a lot better, right? So now we're gonna go into an active hang for 40 seconds after I've done all that. Breathe. Recenter. And let's do it. Ooh, I just cracked my back. I'm just showing off now. I gotta do this for 3 sets, so let's see how I get on my 3rd set. 40 seconds? Ooh. Not too bad. Not too bad. 2nd set of my active hang. Let's finish strong. Your main focus here is on breathing, okay? Breathe in and make sure you're not tensing, okay? A lot more challenging. Take about a 2-minute break, and then I go again for the last set. Third set of the active hang, going for 40 seconds. Remember, just finish strong. It's all about building resilience, building that grip strength, no chuck, determination and grit, okay? Remember, lower down into your hang. Don't just jump into the hang. Drop your knee and then enter. I always use a thumb under the bar grip for my hang, always. There you have it. Make sure you drink some water, make sure you recover, make sure you stretch, keep your shoulders loose, keep your posture up, make sure you deep squat, make sure you remember your practice is a daily effort. Make sure you remember consistency wins, and there's no secret to this. You just have to keep trying and just do better every single day. That's the Lowland Gorilla program of my Gorilla Strong from Bodyweight program. That's level 2. That was week 1, day 1.